By hitting record without letting anybody know, because hello everybody, we are back, and so still no sponsors, boo. Let's get right into it. So this week we are missing our kitty cat, Palina, so no crazy cat lady this week, but we still have almost everybody, so let's get into the recap. Last game, you guys were flying aboard the Nayarmas. You spent a couple of days just there, chilling, not doing that much. You stopped by an island and found a piece of legendary equipment that belongs to Talu. You had some discussions, a lot of amazing RP about your objectives, what you want to do, some of your characters. There was a lot of travel aboard the ship, and at the end of, I think it was the third day or second day, I don't really remember, as Gaba was training during her daily routine, Kauliki offered to spar with her, so we had a fight where darkness was used and invisibility was used, and then a doggo was used, and somebody realized that they have second wind and ended up winning the fight just by a second. So that left Kauliki kind of on the ground, as all of the crew members were making bets on the kitty cat lady and now they lost. So that's where we left off. We had a couple of level ups, as Quotl had a vision about 4 towering pillars, some of them disconnected, some of them grounded. Kauliki had a vision of the past, of what she thinks was her brother and her mother, and then Kawa's boys, going about Estelis and trouble and danger. We then had, that's pretty much it. So coming back into it, as Gaba finishes beating the crap out of Kauliki with her chain bracer, she just goes unconscious for a second, and there's going to be probably like somebody of you that's going to go and help her immediately. But as all of this is happening, Bishar, where are you?
Probably looking in the crowd at the fight that just took place.
Okay, so this fight was taking place at the front of the Nayarmas, kind of like the lookout bay. And Bishar, you are the first one to realize, since you have stupidly high passive perception, there's something far away, in kind of your direction. So far, the sea of clouds has been mostly clouds, small patches of land, maybe like a couple of 100 meters wide, floating, drifting away. From time to time, you see way out in the open what could be a peak of a mountain just piercing through the clouds, and there's not really that much here. But now you see in front of you, literally in the same direction that you guys are approaching, what seems to be a peak of a mountain with a building on it. It's still far away, and after you realize it, a couple of seconds after, you hear a voice, "Captain! Mountain peak in the open!" As the notice of this place starts to get to the rest of the crew.
Alright. I will walk up to Gaba and Alina. Just say, "Alright guys, fight's over. Looks like we found another place to land."
Don't need to tell me twice as I crick my neck.
Are you alright? Or do you need some help?
I'll pick up Cowley Gab like, "Oh, I could do with a little bit of help. I think she could do with it more though."
Is she still unconscious, or has she stable at this point.
She is stable,
She's stable.
unconscious at 0 HP, but
No, she's got 10 HP. She
she got 10
she had
HP.
heal- yeah.
Somebody healed her and she's like, you play rough.
Well, that's the only way you train. The only way you can fight. You got to be in real life situations.
Okay.
Right. Alright, I will give a little bit of healing to the victor of the fight. I will. That will be Gaba.
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Wounds at first level. Oh, it's an 8, so 12 HP.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I will just say, alright, we're approaching a new piece of land. Looks like there's a building on it. Could be interesting.
Is it more interesting than the last one?
I certainly hope so.
I would hope so as well.
Can we all see it at this point?
Yeah, it's like really far away. It's just that Bishar has those elven Legolas eyes. But for you guys, you see like a silhouette of some sort of building and a mountain peak. It's weird because have you ever seen those videos of planes as they pierce through the clouds and it's like sky open, and then imagine like the Everest piercing through the clouds and like the top of the Everest, and that's kind of what you see, but it has Bishar sees that it has like a large building on top of the peak.
Okay.
So is this building coming out through the bottom mist, or is it just the clouds that are above?
It's like the building is big enough, but it seems like most of it's under the clouds. As you guys are approaching closer, you can see there's a big chunk of this place still under the clouds, but like the top place, like the top of the mountain and the top of the building is tall enough to be out of the clouds and in like complete openness.
Okay. I feel like
I will.
Gabba would probably say, "Looks like we got a little another island to explore." I feel maybe we'll find some trinkets for one of you lot. As I tap my shoulder.
I will approach the
I sure hope there isn't a monster that likes eating weapons.
I can try it. A little
or
practicing today.
makes it rust or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I will approach the captain if he's available. And just say, do you know this island? Is this familiar territory for you?
As you approach the captain cabin, you see Rolling Alstone she has a cane, but she's out of bed and she is like in this place, and they turn to you and go like, "Oh, pretty boy, yeah, no, it's kind of impossible to map out all of the places in the Sea of Clouds. I haven't gone through this one in the past years. Seems tall enough, still standing, could be something valuable, but not a place that anybody that I know of has passed through."
Out of curiosity, how much do the islands move on their own?
Well, depends. Like, the Empire is kind of stationary due to some magic. Other places, a lot.
Pretty cool. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going to check out this island, let the engines recharge for a bit.
Well, we were just discussing with the highest officer in the ship, me, and then Lady Stone. What would be the course of action? I know that some of you are injured, but it's also kind of my directives to explore any possible place and bring any relics back to the Empire, so it is my decision. And he looks at Rolling Stone and she is like, "We are going to the temple." So
we're making land then? Alright. I will tell the others. And I will, as I said.
So do you guys prepare anything? As you guys are approaching, you see there's some small openings where the Nayarmas could land, but this is the top of a mountain trail. It's not that stable, but there seems, as you guys are approaching the lookout, says that there's a path from where you could maybe land really slowly and really carefully, and there's a path that seems to connect to this building.
So we can do like a flying jump off as it like slows down, jump off the side, then make our way down to the way they've landed.
I mean, you could do that.
I feel like that'll save us. Gabba, I feel like Gabba would think that would save us a couple of...
At least a minute.
It'll save us, yeah. Like if you think about it, like is this like if you fly close enough past, all of you take a running jump, you land on the mountain. There could be little things going wrong, but as long as you get one down there, I'll volunteer myself per rope. You know.
Well, my biggest issue is that maybe the engines of the ship would fly away whatever remains of the building, so we would have to drop you from really high away, and if a wind comes, you could be flown away into the clouds. So I'm totally up for you trying this. It would be really interesting to see, but for your safety I would recommend we land a little farther away.
Halo jump, please.
I'm offering. That's Gabba's suggestion. Just whatever I'm up for anything.
Perhaps we just go for a nice hike this time, Gabba. Next time we can do the Halo jump.
I will just remind you that the last time we went for a hike, we ended up on top of a mountain, almost freezing to death.
Well, yeah.
Oh well, don't worry. This time we will give you appropriate clothes. Once again, we are thousands of meters up from what used to be the land. Nobody knows what is up, what is down anymore, so warm clothes is the least we can give you.
What are you talking about? Up is that way.
Well, yeah, sure. For you.
Right. Okay. Let's land then. If you're gonna argue about not wanting to jump, I'm more than happy to go for a nice little stroll.
He turns around and goes, "Okay, listen up, brightly, my crewmates. The idiots here have decided to be the sacrifice and go exploring instead of us, so none of you are dying today."
How close is this guy to the edge? Just wondering.
He's on the captain's cabin, so not really close to the edge.
Okay.
Alright. I forgot we called ourselves the idiots as a group.
We've got to get ourselves a better
These things have a habit of sticking.
Yeah.
Not if you kill the person who keeps calling you it.
It's like in Skyrim. If you kill all the witnesses, your bounty disappears.
So, they will offer you guys some warmer clothes, other than, because as far as I know, Kauliki has like literally small robes, and Eric has like nothing.
Excuse me, I do have traveling cloaks and all that, thank you very much. That's part of the standard adventuring gear, the 101 that you get.
Well, you guys get warmer clothes, that's for certain.
Thank you.
Can I got a feeling Kauliki would obviously at this point ask maybe Ephraim if he had any like healing potions at all, or anything just to like help her out.
Oh yes,
She's
yes.
been a bit wistful.
I'll give you an elixir. So I'll just roll that.
I will heal her as well, if she asks that.
So she
probably
will get 11 from that.
Ooh, lovely.
8,
We
14,
wouldn't mind a little bit of healing as well.
18 from the spell.
18.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty set.
Is she back to full health?
Nowhere near.
Yeah. So, you guys do manage to land the ship just a little farther away from this main building. As you guys get closer, I want all of you to give me an architecture roll, which would be, I think, history.
Yeah. I'm happy to do that.
Wow.
Can I make it at advantage?
Yeah, you can, because you are an architect.
Thank you.
I was going to ask that. What do I see any like architectural symbols or history? Like, does it look like a certain special? 18.
18.
21.
21.
15.
15. Okay.
As you can see, the
14.
entire party obviously has a big knack for architecture.
Yeah.
We studied it. You know,
I mean,
You took a minor in college.
I literally have my background as archaeologist, so I should know the
We can't,
function of this building.
we can't help but notice beautiful things in front of us.
Exactly.
So the feeling that you all get just by looking at this place is that first and foremost, this is most probably this was some sort of temple. Here I just put all of you down into the rock. So this was most probably some sort of temple of sorts. It seems to be old and abandoned. The stone who Quatl and Gaba, you guys focus on like the materials that were used to build this. It's like nothing you have really seen. It's a sort of stone that seems to have been shaped from like a single stone pillar rather than smaller stones. And the question that you all get is like, okay, this is atop the clouds. Yeah, we are standing on it. Oh, fuck, we are thousands of meters up from the ground. How the fuck did they build this place in here? So you don't really know how they built this place. You, as from here, without going further, the information that I'm giving you is just from doing like a fly around. You don't know like to whom it seems to be dedicated, but it seems to be in disarray. From here, you can see that there's some sort of slight glow from the inside as you were flying around. But
Do we see any markings at all on the building? Like any thing that was standing
you
out?
would have to go closer to check. From where you were doing the fly around, it was not visible.
Okay.
Does it look structurally sound? As in, it won't collapse on top of us imminently.
Once again, from far away, you don't get that much info, but looks sturdy. There's holes, there's pieces missing. There was a cataclysm that literally shook the earth in tremors. So the sheer fact that this is still standing after 60 years without maintenance either means there's somebody that has been taking care of it, or it's like still structurally good.
Okay.
We've all got to prepare to do the Legolas running up falling rocks routine, so hope you're all feel good with that.
I'm fine.
That's good.
Bishar, I want you
Yes.
to give me a religion check as you guys are approaching the temple.
Oh boy, religion. Oh, I'm actually pretty good at that. For some reason. It's not a great roll. It's a 10 total.
You can do it with advantage.
That's worse. Still 10.
Still 10. Okay. Let me read what I wrote. Okay. As you guys are approaching the temple, getting closer, you all start to feel strong winds coming from inside, like a current of wind emanating from the center of this place. You hear the creaking of the stone, the wiggling of all of the leaves. Now, you are used to strong winds, because once again you are thousands of meters up in the sky, but this feels different. This feels like it's coming in a sort of a vortex, spiraling from inside of the place. As this wind hits you, Vishar, you look up, and as you are entering this temple, you see some markings in the walls, and you recognize it to be the markings of multiple different gods. You see the markings of the symbol of let me read, I don't want to mess the names, of Shuanti, of Philium, of Krylus, of Astrium, multiple different gods that you don't know how you know these names or these markings, because they were not common in your island. But as you look at, especially at Astrium's symbol, your eyes go white for a second, and you follow the flow of the wind and start walking to the edge of this temple. You are really close to the miasma clouds themselves. Standing here, it's probably like a couple of meters and you could touch it. What do you do?
Jump.
Doesn't seem like a great idea to jump. What was the name of the god that spoke to me most?
Astrium.
Astrium.
The mark is like two wings that at the bottom they become like lightning, and there's like a line in the center.
Do I know what Astrium was the god of?
You can give me a relation check.
If anything. Right.
Jumping.
Yeah, the god of suicide. 11.
11. You don't know why you have this information, but you recall her being the goddess of Arcane and wits.
I think I will just stand at the edge and just say her name, like a question, like Astrid. What is this?
As you are just standing there, you see the clouds moving and nothing happens. But with your godly passive perception once again, you see a cloud underneath the you see a silhouette, a shadow underneath the clouds, and it's big, and I mean colossal big, just like moving, like dancing. It seems to have wings, and then it seems to have a tail, but it's like
Can I try to establish a mental link?
don't you need to see it?
Let me check. I think you might be right. What the fuck is it? Mind link. Yeah, creature you can see. So I can't then, I guess.
This is just like a silhouette of something really big.
Alright.
And Bishar, as you are looking at this shadow, just like an image comes to your head of something past, something that you had already had visions in the past weeks of you soaring through the skies with a spear and a shield. And this time it becomes clearer. The spear seems to be made of lightning, and the tip seems to emanate winds of multiple colors. The shield is still a blur, but as you look at your hand, they seem to be claws, similar to the paws of a tiger or a lion. And as you are flying away in the sky, you just look underneath, and you see this exact same temple that you are standing on as you are flying over it. Then your vision comes back to you as you level up.
Cool. Very nice. Is the shadow thing still there?
Seems to be gone.
Alright.
Still flying, but further away, not next to where you were.
Can I summon Siri, my owl companion, and you look through her eyes and steer her to fly below the top of the miasma?
Sure. As soon as this light and stars take the shape of the owl, Siri dives deep into the clouds. Clouds going through your eyes and nothing. The link is broken almost immediately.
Seems like not such a good idea to jump down then, I guess.
Can I chuck a rope down? Well, can I just chuck it? Like I got a long rope. Can I just like tie a rock to it and just like fish it out to sea? I just want to see what happens, you know?
Sure. You just throw the rope, and as you bring it back, nothing really happens. The rope is...
Is the rock still there though? Is there a rock type at the end of it?
Yes.
Shit.
There's a note on it. Please don't throw rocks at my house.
Actually, why don't you roll me a sleight of hand check?
Ooh. I'm actually weirdly good. Is that me? I was like, yeah, I'm weirdly good at those. Okay. 19.
The rock is still there. As you guys approach the temple and you see Bishar standing next to the cliff, Quotal and Ephraim, two things call your attention. Quotal, for you it's in the middle of this room. This room seems to be the one on top of the temple. If you look from where Bishar was looking, you can clearly see that there was more building underneath, but it's covered in clouds. So your experience tells you it's probably not a good idea to go down, based on the knowledge that everybody believes to be true. And what calls your attention, Kotal, is the thing standing in the middle of this room. There seems to be like a globe just flying on top of a couple of crystals. Ephraim, what catches your attention are the crystals, because it seems like the vortex of wind is coming from these crystals. The pebbles, like smaller crystals on the ground, as the wind flows and moves the crystals, each time that they seem to impact against the wall, like a small gust of wind seems to appear. And this repeats constantly in an entropy of chaos of thousands of smaller pieces of crystals hitting against different walls. What are you guys doing?
Can we get closer to the orb on crystals?
It's away, essentially.
Yeah, so as you start to get closer, you see once again these multiple fragments of wind flying away. Imagine like stones just flying, and each time that they hit something, they quickly change direction, propelled by some sort of wind gust.
Molecules rebounding.
What do you guys do?
You still see Gabba just like fishing with this rock to see if anything happens. Just like, obviously, just something's got her attention, and she's just like persevering to see if anything changes.
So tempting to cast Gust.
2 kills with 1 cantrip. It's quite efficient.
Defeat.
I'll go with Gabba. So, you don't look like you're really doing anything with that. Can I use it?
What, the stone or the rope?
The rope, but the stone. No, I don't need the stone.
I'll just check on the rope back. Well, hopefully you got something better to do with it. And then I just chuck this. I literally just lob the stone as hard as I can into the air and see if it just see what happens. I guess it's
Do you think-
in the,
Do you think you could skip the stone on top of the clouds? If you threw it at the right angle?
Do you know what? Can I have a chance to see if I can skip the stone?
Surely the clouds is not have the density of water, no?
I don't know. We don't know. We've never played around with them.
Ah, clouds not
strength
water.
Strength check. And that one.
Rock goes straight into the cloud, and the rope goes with it.
Oh, what do you mean? There's no rope. I've already given the rope to Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
Just imagine. Yeah, I'm gonna skin this. Boom. Lands on this here. A voice down below going, "Ow!"
No, you hear deep speech.
That's them choking on the stone.
Ephraim, what are you doing?
So, I'm gonna take the rope and try and see if I can. I'll try and adjust the opening where the stone was to be basically the same size as like the big crystal, if I can.
Once again, so you are trying to touch the big crystal in the middle with a
Yeah.
rope?
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap the rope around it, but I'm gonna try and throw it. But before I do that,
Lasso.
Okay.
yeah, basically,
Okay.
I'm just trying to adjust the rope so it will fit.
Can I interject before you do that? And because I'm guessing we're going to be able to see this, can I be just like, last time we played with a magical stone, we ended up flooding an entire cabin. I look at Visha.
What how was I supposed to know?
Do we want to mess with a really old tower that looks like it's standing perfectly well, and mess with that stone straight away? Do we not like explore a little bit first?
I mean, I simply just want to see how fragile it actually is. I mean, like,
And also, Gava, I seem to recall this is usually you're the one jumping in feet first, no? What has caused this change of caution over you?
Quartle's gonna start wandering up towards the stone.
You'd see
Okay.
you would see about before
Fisher
I
is
go answer.
stepping away from the edge of the mountain.
What will
Before I
give me
before Gab,
a dexterity saving throw?
before
Is
Gab
this
goes
to do
answer,
with some wind malarkey?
Yes.
I'm just gonna use my ability to make all the wind around me calm
Perfect.
in a certain direction.
As you use that ability, the vortex calms down. Immediately, the vortex of wind stops, and all of the small pebbles of crystal fall to the ground. They just jump one more as they impact the ground, and they remain there.
What about the big orb in the center?
Ephraim, give me a nature check. Or Arcana, whichever one you prefer.
just as good as either. 17.
Ooh, 17, nice. Ephraim, you once again grab one of those small pebbles of crystal that's glowing in a faintly greenish tint and seems to be glimmering with the sky, with the light. You grab it, and as you hold it, this is a freaking elemental stone. similar to the one that was producing water or the one that was producing fire, but this one is attuned to the wind. And Ephraim, as you are inspecting it, you start to crush it a little bit, and once you apply pressure to it, you feel the same amount of pressure that you are generating with your fingers going to the exact opposite side, but in the form of wind. So I'm going to say that this is when you level up, as you discover something new that nobody has discovered in the Empire. You can, with the 17, you can grab all of the pebbles in this place and contain them in a bag, and you get the feeling that if you explore this in the correct way, you could maybe create some sort of high combustion expansion, or something that would constantly generate air, using this as the raw material. At the very minimum, you get 7 charges of the Gust cantrip by throwing this rock. As everybody has finished their leveling up, I want Bishara and Ephraim, Drake and Bryn to roll your HP.
I already did when you asked me to roll at a 7. I rolled a 7 plus 1, so I increased by 8 HP.
Okay, nice. What about you, Bryn?
8. Roll that one.
8. Okay, nice.
Oh no! I'm just filling the dice. Okay, so it's a 7 plus 3. Okay.
No,
It's 10.
damn. Chunky boys. Kotal. As you approach the crystal, this is like those Christmas globes that you shake and snow starts to fall, but it's floating on top of this big pillar of crystal, and as you look into it, you see clouds and thunders, like a big thunderstorm, really violent one, trapped inside of this crystal.
Oh god, I gotta touch it.
You don't have to.
Do you touch it?
Gotta. I do touch it.
As you go to touch it, just a millimeter away, once again those two silhouettes made out of electricity, they put their hands on top of yours. One of them seems to be pushing you towards the sphere, and the other seems to be pulling away from the sphere. Do you touch it?
He's gonna take the brave route this time.
As you touch the sphere, you all see it breaks immediately, like a big crack, and the storm starts to come out of the sphere. For an instant, Quattle, you're the first one. Time stops, similar to when you have your visions. As the storm is coming out, all of you close your eyes, and as all of you open your eyes, you are now in a new place that you don't recognize. You are standing...
Did we just teleport away?
Yes, you did.
How is it when Gavin does something wrong, it ends up almost killing the party or killing her? When someone else does something wrong, the entire party just gives.
Vacation.
This is.
To be fair,
Gavin is not a bad influence. I'm telling you, it's all you lots.
look, I'm just telling you. The last time the group got done for someone's action or inaction, this was actually Portal, because they didn't decide and we got struck by lightning and got fucked up.
Yes.
Portal's the big bad. Okay.
So-
So it is.
You guys can simply double tap on your mini to the left, and you'll be able to see where you are. So as you all are covered in this storm, in these clouds, like really dark clouds, you'll see like a thunder going covering your eyes, and as the thunder goes away, you open your eyes, glimmering through the intense light, and you find yourselves on a mountain. Not that different to the one that you were just in a few seconds ago. This one seems to be covered in snow, and as you look to the sky, purple clouds. You see the clouds of miasma surrounding you completely. They
Above us?
Above us, to the sides, beneath you.
Gabba
to all sides.
screams.
They are like hands trying to reach to you.
Over.
And as they take the shape of hands and mouths closing near you, those same linings that took you here seem to be holding them away, making like some sort of sphere surrounding you. You all hear the crackling sound of thunders in the sky. Constantly, it's a cacophony of sounds. It's so hard to see here. You look desperate around you. There's no way to go except forward, an opening with a statue. Once again, the statue of Astrium. This time,
Quartal?
Gabba
What
grabs
did you
him
do?
by the scruff and is just looking and screaming at him. What have you done? What have you done? Why am I in my asthma?
Fighting it. I mean, there is a chance this is actually real.
Can I do a luck check to see if I found my rock?
sure.
It's like it's still falling and hits you on the way down.
No, Gaba. I want you to make an intelligence check with disadvantage because you are panicking.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, you are panicking.
That one.
You find what seems to be your rock, exactly the same rock that you threw.
I'm gonna grab it and I'm just gonna point at it in Quartal's face. It's my rock! I threw it! Ah!
We need
Eric
to
is,
take shelter. Quick.
Eric is immediately like glaive out and looking around, seeing if anything has noticed our arrival. Shall we say?
You can roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Shouldn't
look,
be
it's
visited
Conan
by
the Barbarian.
my noise is piercing.
Lord. That's a 20. No, that's a 9. The change in scenery is not
Say,
good for Eric.
net 1 for a total
So with
of
the
8.
9, as soon as you got transported here, you saw the miasma itself closing in on you. You didn't really see anything, but you see silhouettes out of like in the middle of these clouds. You see the shapes of something big with wings flying around, multiple of them. They seem to be kept away by this lightning barrier.
Do you say wings?
Multiple wings.
I say to the rest of the group, we need to move inside now.
Cowliki is like, yes, of course. And then she'd probably try and grab Gabba by the scruff of the neck and like drag her in. Which I guess it would work.
Eric will be the last one in the door.
Quartal, what happened? Why are we here?
Well, I touched
Let's
the
discuss this inside.
ball, lightning globe
Alright.
ball.
Fair, fine. Maybe we should reinstate a no touching magical stones policy within our group.
There was never one in place.
Oh, sorry, not reinstate. We should instate one policy.
I vote for yes, and it should be by majority vote that we only ever touch this crystal when we all say, well, at least 4 of us say yes.
Alright, let's go inside first. Oh, I can move.
Agreed. Let's go.
Yeah.
As you guys start to look, you see in front of you, the only thing you see is, if you look back, the mountain and the clouds going down. there seems to be a path. You have no idea where it could lead. But going to where the mountain keeps going up, you see a big door carved out of the stone similar to the ones that you saw in the temple. In the middle of this small hallway entrance, you see a statue. Those of you... which one of you would know this? Bishar, you know... Yeah, you guys know. Roll me a relation check.
Religion?
Because I think the only one that knows for a fact who this is Eric.
Holy fuck yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah you would. 21.
9.
Hell fucking yeah you would.
Eric, you can even roll with advantage.
Wow. Wow.
15!
21.
I got 10 and Kauliki.
No, Kauliki doesn't get to roll. She has no freaking idea.
She don't know jack shit.
How much was
She know
that?
nothing.
21.
9.
for me.
9. Okay, so Eric and Quattle. Quattle, you know because you are a studied boy out of like the District 1, high people. Eric, you know
Higher
because of your archaeology and your knowledge of like the pre-cataclysm. This is a statue of Astrium, goddess of Arcane and wit. She is standing still, no legs, just seems to be floating. She has a spear and a shield made out of storm. Surrounding her seems to be like thunder. Starts really rough, and as it gets near to her hands, it seems to take the shape and comes flying out as a spell that you have all seen multiple times, as a magic missile. Seems you get the feeling that Astrium is coursing the storm and the chaos of the world into the arcane that she let everybody know during the Age of Discovery.
Wait, the statue is constantly shooting out magic missiles into the air.
No, it's all made of like stone glowing with the wind, and the statue itself is flying like constantly in place, and it seems to it's made out of stone, but it seems like the thunder is being converted into something more refined, like a magic missile.
Right.
To the
Like she
right,
gets her power from the thunder.
to the right and to the left,
So it's not like
there's a barrier made out of wind, really intense wind, that seems to be making some sort of wall. But you see the stairs and they seem to go up.
I'm gonna look at Quattle and I'll be like, "Do you wanna? Can you sort this out? Can you do something with this wind?"
I can attempt to, but if it's some sort of godly power, I may not be strong enough.
Oh,
But I'll give it a go.
You're good enough to teleport us below the miasma, but you're not good enough to get rid of this teleport. Very convenient.
With Bishar, Eric, and Quattle's perception, you guys see from where the statue is floating, runes seem to be coming. They are covered in the snow, but they seem to course to where these two wind walls are in place. And in the middle of this base where the statue would be touching the ground, it's like an arcane circle, but it's incomplete.
I look at Eric and we come on, room boy. What they say?
I sort of raise an eyebrow at Gabba and say, "Give me a moment."
Are these magical?
Yeah, I was going to say, do I understand any of it?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay, it's a bit of a learned boy, but he's not that learned.
Oh crap.
That's an 11.
You don't know exactly what this arcane circle is meant for. You do get the feeling that it is connected to the two walls. There's like two sets of runes going in here. One that seems to maintain the magic, and one that you get the feeling it's what would disperse it. Now, if it is something offensive or something more of another nature, you are not certain. Either could be, but it seems like this circle is there to receive magic and do something after it receives the magic.
I relay this information to the group, and I say, there's not quite any way for us to know what the effects will be should any of us put some magic in. Could be good, could be bad. The other scenario is we could destroy one of the runes and hopefully it stops whatever magic. But if we do that, there is a very high possibility that this root, whatever magic is in this place, is also protecting us from the miasma right now.
I agree with you. I don't think we mess around with what we don't know yet. I think we can offer. We can offer anything, or we can try and brute force it.
Does any of you speak and read Primordial?
Yes.
Yes.
Kaliki speaks Primordial.
She speaks, but she doesn't read.
I speak Giant, Celestial, Bond's Tongue, and Common.
Okay.
I speak only Primordial.
Okay, so those of you that speak Primordial, in the middle of the runes, as Eric is pointing it out, the runes are complex. Rune scripture is its language on itself, and each person has their own codes and ways to make it harder. But in the middle of these two intersecting rune circles, in Primordial it says, offer something up.
Give me money, basically.
I have gold that I got from the weird culty thing from before. Can I just put some gold on it?
You put gold in it and nothing happens.
I picked the gold back straight up and put it in my pocket and go, well, that didn't work.
Not sure it means it's like a physical object.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Let me do that translation a little better. It says offer yourself up.
I think it means offer some energy, or maybe a skill or an experience or memory, something personal to you.
Gamma just steps on the rune.
Gamma, you stand on the rune. Nothing happens.
okay. Wait, if this is the goddess Astrian, and she is of wits and magic, then surely we need to offer some kind of magical prowess to her, no?
I can offer him my wits. I'll have you know.
Not sure that would be enough to pass.
Only if your
maybe
wits
together.
was as sharp as your axe.
Could it be
I
to
don't
just...
carry an axe, but I'll pick up my warhammer and I just trot off like, coming out here, just muttering in my breath, walking off.
Could it be just as simple as just expending some magical energy?
Wait, did you see the stairs that step to our left, by the way?
The stairs, both to the left and to the right, after a few steps have a wind barrier.
Oh, okay, that's the way the wind barrier. Okay.
So use the
Does
window.
the stonework look similar to where we arrived from? Like all the structured in here?
Yeah, it seems like all of the stone has been, instead of small stones put one after the other, like normal structures, it seems to be one single piece of stone carved by something extremely sharp.
Quattle, could you not play Gust? Could you not offer stand up
I
and use
could.
Gust?
Yes, I could put some
Maybe it's
thematic magic in.
Some of the crystal. You can give it some of that.
It says offer something of yourself. The crystal isn't ourselves.
It might be of it itself.
Surely, if you offered just stand there, use some of your I don't know, use a spell spot on something, and then just see if it works. You never know.
It might also be literal, like draw some of your own blood and offer it to the circle.
Gabba looks around and goes, "I can do, but I'd rather we try the spell first before I end up stabbing myself with a rusty knife.
That seems fair enough, I suppose.
I don't want to get tetanus, you know."
Kotal, do you want to do the honors, or shall I?
Alright. Well, I can use my power to get stuff back, so I may as well give while I can. And he'll step up to the circle, and he's gonna touch the river stone, which is filled with gold veins filling through it, and he's gonna summon up a first level chromatic orb, which is lightning. And then is there a hole, or is it just
As you are standing on the circle and you start channeling your magic through it, you see the chromatic orb. Okay? So you see the lightning gets siphoned straight from you, coursing through your body to the circle. Then all of the runes, let me read if this is right or left. Okay, so the path to the right opens, and as the runes start glowing up with the energy of your magic, the statue crumbles and falls to the ground as the wind barrier turns into a vortex as it glows, and a single key falls to the ground. The barrier on the left intensifies, and the runes, they fracture as if the stone itself is crumbling.
Guessing we'll go this way then.
Yes, you really don't have long.
You look out, one of the 6 thunders that were keeping the miasma away starts to fade, and now only 5 remain.
Let's get moving, people. We might as well hurry up.
If that's come, I got a feeling these stones are the protectors. We need to try and keep them going as long as possible. Let's not mess around with them too much.
pick up the key as well?
Yeah. You pick up the key, add it to your inventory,
and I'll lead the way.
I'm going to
With my elf eyes.
So you guys all managed to keep going. I'm going to just drag you all here up to the top.
While you do that, I'm just gonna. Who has the most history? Just so I can talk to someone. Roleplay. Because what are the theories of the miasma? Has there ever been anyone? Is a theory that there's nothing below this? Are we the first people to go below the miasma and be alive?
The problem is we don't know if this
Yes.
is truly below or if this is in between.
And we're not technically in it either. Has anyone attempted to experiment to create a field at the miasma?
We might be below the edge, but I don't think we're inside the miasma yet. The storms are keeping it away. As far as I'm aware, nobody has ever returned from below the miasma. Inside the miasma, I should say.
As you guys are talking, you all can give me one history check, because we have talked a little bit about this, but let's see what you guys remember.
19.
11.
15.
Sorry, 14.
And Helena is.
No, she has no idea.
Oh.
Listen, Kaoliki is not allowed to roll history of stuff that she has no idea. She woke up 2 weeks ago.
She may have an opinion.
Yeah,
It's a nice color.
an informed opinion. Okay, so what you guys were saying is pretty much true. All of the records don't show anybody that any of the expeditions that try to go into the miasma has returned. Ephraim, you know some experiments about maybe opening it up, controlling, but nothing has worked. It's been 60 years since this thing appeared in the world, and all that everybody in the Empire knows is that touch it and you are not coming back. If you are lucky, you are going to become a dark touch. But most of the people that just even dare to touch it get sucked into it.
So it's got a weird, like, pull.
Yes, and it's corrupting. So maybe it's just if you're in it for too long, you get so corrupted that you die.
Now,
So maybe it is not.
I want
Yeah, it's a theory.
Ephraim and Eric and Quaddle to give me a relation check.
Oh yay!
Gaba, you know because you are an idiot. Be sure you are not part of the Empire.
I'm not.
And proudly so. Gosh darn.
I do like my history. I may know.
Sure. Do you
It's an 11.
do you
but
think
I'm
that
in
Gaba
very
was
action.
part of temples, or would listen to the vicarial talks about Longus?
Well, probably not, but you never know.
Exactly.
You never-
So, who had the highest one?
you got-
I'm using my reaction to add 4, so it's
I-
15.
17.
Okay, 17. After the cataclysm, as you already know, the godly divine powers dwindled completely, with the royal family being like the only known people that can still do divine magic in the Empire. What they have told the people, what seems to be the common belief of the followers of Longus in Empire, is that after the cataclysm, it was caused by the war of the gods. Some god did something of the pantheon of death, and all of the other gods had to sacrifice their shapes, their forms in this world to make a barrier and protect everybody. That's why the Driftstone lands are flying in the sky, by the grace and the power of the gods. The miasma is a barrier that they erected to keep everything evil underneath. Like all of the creations of the other gods, all of the atrocities of the war, all of the war experiments supposedly are down there. That's what the past communications with the gods, according to the royal family, have said.
What if it was the other way round?
What if? Are we the bad guys?
Oh, we the
The
bad
answer
guys.
is yes.
The miasma was created by the bad gods to keep the good gods away.
So, as you guys are climbing the stairs, passing through the barrier, you grab the key. The key is made out of wind itself, ever-changing, doesn't seem to have a solid shape. You can grab it and touch it, but it's like touching air. You can even squeeze and the key will change shape and adjust itself to your hand. As you guys finish climbing up the stairs, you are in front of like a long hallway. This hallway, let me on my fucking to visibility and toggle so many stuff. Okay.
The mind's a warrior.
As you guys enter this hallway and you guys come out of it, you can see a big chasm.
They dug too deep, the fools.
You can see a big chasm, and I want you all to please make a nature check.
Oh, good at nature.
I'm so good
I'm
at
not.
those.
And be sure you can roll with advantage.
Oh, great.
Can I'm guessing Mickey can roll for this?
Kauliki can roll for this, yes.
She rolled a 5.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Gabba rolled a 17.
Oh, crap.
Oh god.
Vishal rolled a 13.
Okay. So it's a 13. Who did anybody have something higher than a 13?
Nope.
Me, I had a 17.
Okay, 17. Perfect. So here, this one will probably look better. So 17. This chasm seems to be covered once again in like this vortex of winds going erratically. You see fragments of the same crystals that Ephraim grabbed before, but you get the there's like lava and fire coming out of the stones. It seems like the wind is trying to counteract these eruptions of fire, and you don't know why, but you get the feeling as if the fire was almost invading this place, violently trying to get in here, and the wind and the air seems to be trying to contain it. Out of nowhere, lightning in the middle of the place. From time to time,
Okay.
another lightning. You see down in the middle of the place a hallway opening, and there are some remnants of rooftops of what could have been some sort of construction and some sort of path, but you don't see any clear way of getting down to the hallway further in. You, Bishar, Eric, once again, fucking high passive perception, you do see what seems to be more of these statues that you encounter, but to the other direction from where this hallway is. What do you do?
As a note,
Cutscene mode.
yeah, I was gonna say before we continue, I believe one of us has the ability to send messages. Yes.
Yes, I can relay something. It's
Do we
not
perhaps?
infinite distance, but I can try.
Yeah, I was going to say if we have one of those long-range sending spells, we may actually want to let the captain know not to leave the island before we get back to it, if we are even able to get there.
I can try and reach out, but there's a chance it's too long.
Rolling under miasma. Stop. We are still alive. Stop. Don't leave us. Stop.
Please, stop.
Stop!
Well,
Don't leave
I'm
us.
just gonna. So there is a stairs to go down. So can I just start walking down the stairs?
Yes, I was going to say, only ways forward, only way forward is down, so just let's go.
I mean, does it look stable first and foremost before we start
Yes.
climbing down?
Once again, the stairs, the biggest issue would be the snow covering it, but they seem to be super stable, once again, made out of a single stone. Ephraim, are you sending a message?
Yes, it says you point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper
That's
a
message.
message.
Are you
So-
doing sending?
I will try, but that's message. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'll try and see
No.
if they're within range. No.
Did none of you got message sending? I thought you were going to get sending when you leveled up.
I was debating it, but then I realised that I don't have it in my spell list.
I will let you know. I don't think.
The range is 120 feet for message. If that.
If Portal hasn't got it, then definitely Kauliki
No.
probably hasn't got it
No,
either.
Kauliki got haste.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you have no long range communication.
Well,
Okay.
look at the druid for animal messages from now on, I guess.
Yep.
Do we
Need some animals first, though.
do we get
Okay.
to this point? Oh, we got mine.
I want to know. Mine is not here.
Oh.
I want to know the marching order, please.
I'm first.
Second.
Third.
Rick will probably, not Rick, Eric will be probably rear guard duty.
Kauluki will be fifth then.
And quarter last. Okay.
Fourth for court. Yeah.
Okay. As you guys approach here, poof, one more. The lightning falls in the center of this place. Do you keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
back.
Okay. You can get all the way if you follow the normal path. You can
Right.
get to the middle of the snow, or if you make an athletics check, I will allow you to, on a 15 or higher, as a group check, get to that building.
Can I ask if we risk it? Because I've got a +8 which should bump us all up.
Now, I will let you know
Plus
for this, I'm not going to do the traditional group check where one success, one success, one success. No, I'm going to add all of your values and divide it by 6.
So my ratio will bring it up a lot with the 8.
I've got a 7.
So are you all happy to risk a potential bloody fall?
Yeah, I'm fine with risking a bloody fall. I got slow fall.
I mean, I could spend a giant smite to get advantage from it.
Is this just to cross this, like, crack in the floor? Yeah.
This, you can just jump that. It's just, I divided the normal path into sections.
Ah.
At the end of
Wait,
each
so-
section, something happens. You can choose to
We
do
currently-
something different, like you could do, I don't know, featherfall, but keep in mind there's like winds erratically moving you everywhere.
I will just misty step across, I think.
Okay. You are good?
I'm gonna try and go for it. Are you happy for the athletics check, everyone?
Sure.
If I can do anything. 23.
I use some of my little crystal to go.
Use catapult. Catapult yourself.
He's not under 5 pounds. He's
Ah.
not allowed.
anymore.
Okay. So Gava got to 23.
Kauliki got a whatever. Did you see athletics?
Yes.
11.
11. Ephraim,
You
are
got
you
wings,
running
though.
or... Yeah, she got wings.
But I'm using one of the gusts from the crystals to push.
Push.
Well, currently, if we do
Yourself?
it by like, it's divided by 2, it kind of works out. So I'm okay at the moment. I don't need to do anything else.
So
So,
look at Portal.
explain this to me, Bryn. You are running away and throwing a crystal
Yeah,
underneath you
just to push you. Like, because it's
Like,
just
push
gusts
behind,
that
yeah.
pushes you.
Have any of you played
this
like
before.
Overwatch? Have you not played Overwatch where like
Sure.
tricks on the bomb and then blows up behind you?
We've literally done this before, I'm sure.
Yep,
Yeah, we
sure.
did it and you got obliterated in the process.
No, that was different.
Roll athletics.
Catapult.
I will allow you to roll acrobatics.
It's a bit better. Why are you 21?
Oh, okay. The crystal seems to be doing its work. Kotal?
I got a 15 on my athletics.
Wow.
Okay. And Eric?
I'm gonna actually roll physical dice now. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, that's a natural 14. Athletics is a 7, so that's 21.
yeah, you guys totally make it, no problem. As you all get to the building, in the middle of the road, you all cover a long distance in like a small time, lining straight into the building.
So we're around the building, not in the building.
You are taking cover from it.
Quartal, can you do anything about this lightning? I don't want to be fried by it, you know. After the last escapade of you all getting shocked by lightning, I want to be one of the only ones not to, you know.
I can't do much about it, but I could attempt to redirect it as all of you go past.
Oh, can we not just check? Yeah, we can try that. I feel like that's a good idea.
How long is it in between the strikes?
It's erratic, seems sometimes it's like super one after the other, sometimes it's like half a minute. What you do get a feeling, as you are the one carrying the key, you get the feeling that they seem to get closer to you the more lightnings that fall.
Closer to Quartal?
So they're more directed at me. Okay. Good thing I've got resistance. Alright.
Before we do that, is there anything in this building? Or is it just or does it just look empty?
Yes, the building has a statue. This is not a statue of Astrid though. This is a statue of Shuanti.
Could you
You
remind
guys
the audience what
Can give me a religion check.
The audience! Martin, the audience!
One of the gods.
Oh, the audience.
Oh, yes.
Did you say religion?
Religion. 10.
Religion.
That's another 14.
Unnatural 20.
That means...
Ooh, same on natural 20.
18
Dirty
for me.
20s. Okay. Most people here know that Shuanti, Shei-U-O-N-T-H-I, is the god of change and free will. It appears the statue is like a mismatch of a multitude of statues. It seems to have the shape of the ears of an alb, the face of a dwarf, the wings of a dragonborn, and at the bottom seems to have the feet of a beast walker or some sort of beast. Now, weird, beast walkers were created a couple of centuries ago, not that long. To be a statue of a god looking like that. But yeah, after all, Shuanti is the god of change and freedom of shape. A lesser god.
Yeah, I had a question about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, go on. Mine's more of a...
Yeah, Eric would note this and kind of think to himself, how long or how old does this statue even look? To even have this depiction of, the
So,
beast walkers.
everything here is it's weird because even though it should be super old based on the state of the snow, it feels kind of new. It's weird, like you cannot discern how old it is. Either could be hundreds of years or could be 2 years old. It's almost as if the stone here is ever changing.
I don't like this. I will say to the group, if I don't like this. This place is I think this whatever this place is, I have a feeling time may not flow as what we think it should. I think it is flowing at a much different rate.
Do you have any idea what extent, what direction?
No, that is the disconcerting factor, because we don't know if, whilst we've been here, whether us being here for half a day means it's a week outside or wherever it is. We don't. There is no discern. There is so much unknown going on.
Is there any rooms or anything near it?
Another lining on top of the building.
Is there any rooms or any discernible things you can read off it, or is it just that statue?
It's just a statue, though it seems to have some sort of rooms surrounding it. This place is small, it's almost like a small chapel.
Can I try and decipher the runes?
Sure.
With my massive intelligence.
Yeah. Is there any other primordial in there as well?
Yeah, in Primordial it says, show what you are.
I rolled. So which one what am I rolling for?
Arcana.
Investigation? Arcana. 14.
14. You have no idea how to read or decipher runes. You get the feeling that these are somewhat connected to the path that follows from here. But it's weird, because even though the runes seem to go to where the normal path is, you also move some of the snow and the dust, and you see another path of runes that go to the exact other side, either to the normal path or to the cliff and chasm.
Can I understand the runes in here, or are they just magic?
Sure, the DC is going to be like 25 Arcana.
I'm not going to make that. Oh, I can use guidance on myself. If I roll a nat 20 and a 4, I have a 25. I rolled a natural 1, so no.
No.
Can I touch the statue?
Yeah. As you touch the statue, your eyes go black. Lightning falls. The lightning this time doesn't impact the building. Instead, it curves, and the lightning, the electricity moving shakingly, is almost like a tentacle in top of your face. Everybody seems to be slowed down. Gava, what do you see in the lightning as it reflects your own self?
I see a scared girl, a scared sad girl, probably say girl about 4 or 5, maybe 6. Probably with scars, a lot of scars, and yeah, you're feeling really sorry for it. If I was looking at this, that's pretty much what you would see.
So
So it's a small, young, sad girl, scars on her face and stuff like that, really upset, and also in like really ragged clothes. So looks really poor.
Gava, as you are contemplating your own fears into this electricity that seems to be directed exactly towards you, time starts moving, and everybody sees the electricity out of nowhere piercing Gava's heart. As you fall to the ground, I'm going to write something on Discord for you, and I want you to read and decide what to do next.
Okay.
Is that possibly a... Well, it probably isn't, but it's not like a... attack, is it?
I can't tell. Can you tell malicious intent from lightning?
I like
No.
it.
Because if
One
I
hell
could,
of
I
an
would have
insight
tried
check.
to redirect it away.
Yeah, I would have like intercepted it if it dealt any damage, but I don't think it's a melee attack.
What do you do?
Am I woke up? Am I here?
Yeah. You just like shivered a little bit. Everybody sees
Can I-
Gaba's eyes as they were blue before. They are white now.
Do you feel any difference, Gabba? Because
Can you-
Eric would. Yeah.
I can see fine. Why would you ask? I don't get me. I feel it lighter, but what happened? I saw a little girl on the floor. What happened?
I sort of do this with Gabba and so follow the finger.
I follow it perfectly.
It looks like you're blind, but
Can
just
I?
very, very briefly a lightning rod.
Yeah. Can I turn on my spiritual sense and just look at Gabba?
Sure. So when you look at Gaba, spiritual sense, right? You don't feel anything out of the normal. Same concentrations of energy, same concentrations of spirits, same smell. Doesn't really seem to switch. If I were to describe any sort of change, that smell of humidity and water, almost like an ice cream, now feels more like a charred wood, but nothing really out of that.
Eric won't say anything, but will pull Gabba up to her feet. How's your arm? How's your limbs? Do you still retain any feeling?
Yeah, I know you see like muscle stretching and like yeah, I feel good. I don't know. I don't know. I feel really light, and I feel like I think I know what's going on. And you see her point towards she points towards the direction and just starts walking.
Two things. You also see some of the scars on Gaba, the scars of like being hit, of like being slashed. Some of them now are white, almost as if when you are struck by a lightning, you get like a white scar tattoo. And also, the direction she's starting to walk is not the path, not the stairs that follow. It's to the cliff, and there's like nothing there, just straight fall to the water.
Gaba, where are you going?
Just keep walking.
From that point of view, there you're about to walk off the cliff.
Does she seem confused
Maybe you
or
can
out of
see
it or anything?
Yeah, but
You can make an insight check.
That's a 26 total.
She seems confident in what she's doing. Like, unlike when she had the cabin fever, she seems to be in control.
I will
Right.
just get some rope out and to move.
I will.
I'll sort of walk up with Gabba and say, what did you see apart from the child? You must know something else. You must have seen something else if you're walking this confidently towards what seems like the utter drop of a cliff.
Can you not see the bridge? Can you not see this bridge?
What bridge? Do I see a bridge?
As
You
I
don't
say that, can I
see
step?
nothing, but sure, you all see Gaba 1 foot up. Her next step is going to be out of the ground, and she's going to fall.
I'm gonna hold my
Hold.
action. Yeah, hold
We're
action
going
to
to
grab
roll.
her.
It's gonna be a
Now.
rolled action.
I'm going
Yeah,
to roll
hold
an initiative. Gaba, it's you against everybody else. To see who moves first. Hotel, I want you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
5 on the initiative roll.
Even with disadvantage, that's a unnatural 20.
Same.
Okay,
Again.
so, Quotal, give me a moment. Gaba, what was your roll of initiative?
My roll was 18.
Did anybody else initiative over an 18? Okay, Ephraim, you are the only one that can do anything before she steps. No, Quotal rolled. He rolled perception, not initiative.
Oh, I see. I'll probably just cast. Let me just check how it works.
Lightning lure.
Let's
Pull
see.
it back.
If,
Gus to push them further.
so no, I will. Can I pick up a stone and throw it, basically just in front of where Gab is about to step,
Sure.
and see if it hits anything?
You do that really quickly. The stone falls.
Okay.
That was your action.
Okay.
I'll
And
just move so I'm like right.
sure, this is almost in slow motion. Everybody chasing after Gaba, thinking she's going to commit suicide again. Almost as Gaba, as your feet is about to change the balance of your body weight, Quoto, you see this vortex of wind moving, and where Gaba's feet is about to be, you see a small glimmer of the wind, and as Gaba touches contact, and then again, and suddenly she's standing on top of the wind.
Motherfucker.
I'm like, we're not going, we not. Come on.
Are we acting in initiative? Or
Not
can we do
anymore.
something?
It was only to see if
Alright.
you could do anything to stop her.
I will touch the statue as well
Sure, you touch the statue, nothing
to
happens.
see if something happens. Alright.
The sentence is that you
will-
asked for a bit of yourself. Was this? Will show
This
yourself.
must
This
be.
one.
As Bishar, you go to check back on the statue, a crack forms.
Ishan, what did you do to him?
It crumbles. Once
I
more,
destroyed it.
one of the 5 remaining lightnings keeping the barrier
Oh no.
fades.
It seems like each statue can only be affected once.
You all see, as now in the sky, this miasma shadows, the shadows with wings, start to get closer and bigger. One, you see a talon piercing through the miasma, being kept by the lightning and pulled back away.
Karlike, as the only one of us who can actually fly, would you mind trying to follow Gaba on his wind bridge?
Yes, of course. I will. Yes, I will try. So, I'm guessing you will go to step.
Yep. Kaulika follows your exact steps, ready, and she also touches ground. There seems to be some sort of invisible, or not even invisible, maybe made out of the wind resistance path in a straight line from this place to the entrance. But lightning impacts in the middle of this bridge that you, Gaba, are following.
Okay, we gotta move.
Interesting. Alright, Gaba, lead the way.
Okay, yeah, that. Coral, do you want to come right behind me just in case you could, like.
Yes. Maybe I should
hug my
be
bum.
Side by side.
Oh, I don't think it's big enough for side by side. But if
Is it big enough for side by side? Let's just double check.
I was imagining like Indiana Jones type.
Oh, the good old leap of faith bridge. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's what I'm imagining.
Oh, great.
All of you make an athletics check.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Can I get advantage?
No. Why would you?
Oh.
Athletics, right? Not
Because
acrobatics.
I can see, I can kind of see what I'm
22.
going.
No.
Oh,
Unless you're raging, then you can get the advantage.
No,
I
I got
mean-
16 for me.
I will do this. I can give you advantage, but I will give everybody else disadvantage.
no, don't do
I
that.
got 16 and then Kauliki. Athletic. What do you say is athletics?
Acrobatics.
22 again.
Kauliki's got a 13.
I got a 21.
What
Got
about
a 6.
6? Ephraim?
One moment. 15.
Okay. Ooh. Divided by 6, that's 15.
What, just...
So, as you all are running, you manage to get behind, back to where the ground is and where the next tunnel seems to appear. Koto, as you are holding the key, lightning impacts behind all of you, and sparks follow the key. The key seems to, its wind shape now seems to be wind, but with electricity coursing through it, as it seems to glimmer in reddish to purplish colors, as you all manage to get to the next part of this, whatever it is that you are. And that's where we are going to take a small break. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. So yeah, let's see where you guys are going. So far so good. Nobody's died. We'll be back in a moment. And going back to it, guess what? A group of ninjas appeared from out of nowhere and they kidnapped Brain.
Oh no!
So we are
No,
going
stop! Don't take Ephraim. No!
yeah, reenactments of the moment. So, moving on. As you guys did manage to get to the bottom of this, you now see in front of you a hallway. A very, very, very long hallway with
Doesn't look ominous at all.
as you guys start to walk through it, there's no light. Each time that you make a step, wind starts to come out, and it seems to be dancing out of these vents. The wind takes different colors, changing from all of the hues in the light. Ever changing, it seems to illuminate this place. More vents of wind start to appear as you guys keep walking this hallway. At the end of it, you see an enormous door, so big that it's way bigger than any of you. And to the sides, you see in the middle, there's like an opening. It forks, and there's two doors made out of wind. The wind seems to have solidified and made like bars. What do you do?
Gabba, do you have any idea where you're going still?
You are muted.
Gabba turns into a mime. No,
Thanks for a moment.
she thinks. As soon as you say that, she'll put her hands out and she'll try and like
Almost get like this feel to see which way is the right way. If, you know, or is there anything that they can to indicate that?
I mean, there's only one way unless you want to go back. And once you look back, it seems like the miasma has started to seep through some of the openings between the linings, as there are less. And the top where you got to this chasm seems to be covered in clouds.
okay. Can I feel how this barrier? You said this wind barrier. How can I feel how it's like propagating? Can I feel like where his energy's coming from, where it's coming from, or something like that?
They seem to be like there's nothing, but Quottle, you feel in your hand as you keep the key. The key seems to be getting hotter.
He's gonna move towards the left-hand door, which has the fire sort of stuff.
Yeah, so as you approach this place, you once again get the same feeling, as if fire is seeping through the walls, trying to penetrate this place. And Kotal, as you approach to the left, the lining part of the key gets absorbed into the wind barrier, and then the clouds that were forming the rest of the key dissipate and go into the right door. As the key dissipates and is absorbed into the two barriers, you see they both fade at the same time, and where the wind barrier once was, you now see it takes shape of a vortex, and then two eyes start to glow as you see two wind elementals get formed there. They look at you quite menacing. What do you do?
I'm going to attempt to speak primordial. Hello?
So when Quetzal speaks primordial, it sounds almost like thunder coming out of his voice. The two cyclones immediately turn around and start marching outward, and you hear they both at unison they make in primordial they say, "Give yourself." As they start marching away, you see there's two hallways, one to each side, and at the end of each one of them, you see there's some sort of glowing thing surrounded by a lot of fire getting into this place, and from it you see two flames, one from each, and a fire elemental takes place and starts charging toward the wind elemental. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
No! Damn it! Now Bryn leaves.
Give yourself.
Okay.
Right. Kauliki has 6.
Give me a moment. Roll all of your numbers. But give me a moment, I'm setting everything up. Okay.
I really like this new thing. Really helps you out when you roll bad.
Hmm?
I said it helps you out when you roll bad.
Which thing?
Proficiency
Oh,
thing.
oh yeah.
Little hint to you all there during the screen. Gabba changing. Gabba feeling funky.
Okay. So 20 or higher? 15 to 20?
Yeah,
17 for Quartal.
19.
17 for Quattro. 19 for Gava. Roll initiative.
We're fighting the wind and fire. Sadly,
Give me a moment. Why are you not here? Did you
I thought
switch links?
it's gonna be sad actually because there's no Earth elemental, so we can't have September played.
Jason.
But do you remember?
29th September.
Oh crap.
Earth, wind, and fire.
The Spotify thing is broken for me, by the way.
Okay, that's interesting.
Can you reshare the link?
Can you share the link?
Sorry, Eric. You said initiative?
Thank you.
18.
18. Okay, so you are right before Gava. Sorry, before Quattro. And what about Bishar?
7.
7. Okay, got it.
So
Do you need Kauliki or Ephraim?
Kauliki's is 4.
And Ephraim?
Ephraim's is 10.
Ephraim's is 10. So Ephraim goes before Bishar. Okay. Okay, got it.
Just so we know, the fire elemental. So before the door, there's the thing on the right and left. Either one's in either place.
It seems like the fire elementals one appeared on each side of the hallways. And
Okay.
it seems like the air elementals just appear from where you are. They just told Quattro, what did they say? Give yourself.
Where am I?
And Bishar.
Show yourself.
Give yourself.
Oh.
We've already had a give yourself, haven't we? From the first one.
Why is my mini in like
Oh, that was a different one, wasn't
the
it?
void?
Rick, stop grabbing your
Yeah. I didn't do anything! Just teleported it.
Something of yourself.
Oh, see yourself was obviously my one.
I refuse to take responsibility for this one, Martin. It was the gods themselves.
Where are
So,
you?
Martin, is it the same? Is it the same one?
I don't know. I'm here in like the sea of nothingness, and then below the floor or something.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay,
below. You've gone out.
I will-
You've gone.
Yeah.
I will just drop you
Shard is no
here.
more.
Uh,
No, I've lost
Bishar.
myself.
I will just literally drop you here and that's it.
I'm just looking around this map. This amazing map.
Yeah, I totally stole it. I just adjusted
Yeah.
it a little bit.
It is the way of the DMs. We steal
Look, there's a-
maps
Okay,
because we can't be asked to make our own.
I'll have you know, I spent hours instead of working making maps.
Oh, I can totally
Oh,
make
yeah,
this
so
map if I
good
have
for
time. The thing is that I don't have time. That's
Should,
why
should I just stop? Should I stop looking at the spoilers on the right and left? I'm guessing they're not spoilers. I'm
Oh.
guessing they're just not.
No, if I rebuild it, it's because you can see it. Okay, so all of you guys, fuck.
We're in the crossroads.
Do we now?
All of you guys are here as you see the the two elementals, the wind elementals, start marching out.
You just remind us.
What
The
is going
first
on
clue
with
was. What was the first clue?
Offer something of yourself.
Offer yourself, see yourself, give yourself. Give yourself.
And the two elementals start to march out. The wind elementals are like straight lining towards where this fiery glow is on each side, and the fire elementals seem to be charging towards the air elementals. As you guys see this, Gala, you're up first.
I'm trying to get a nice line. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I put my marker on myself. No. I'm having a me.
What are you doing?
Right. Trying to run. Okay, I'm gonna rage. And then I'm gonna run 60 feet
I do.
to the. Just double check what is my movement speed. I think it's changed.
Where the what?
No, it's probably good. Mine has changed. Okay, so I run 2 with a dash here. I don't know if that elemental will get a attack of opportunity as I run past them.
Oh, wait, where are you? Let me double click.
No, I've lost my character. No.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh my
see
God.
it. Are you trying to go?
Trying to go
Here.
by. No, it's 80 feet by here. It's where I roughly am. So yeah, so basically I want to run to here.
Where is here? Which one?
To
Left
your
or
right. The cold-looking map.
Oh, the cold. Okay. So Gava. Okay, yeah, sure. You get there, no problem. Anything else?
That's me all done. I raised you. I'm a aggressive little runner.
Okay, got it. The fire elemental that goes next is the one that's here exactly to you. As this fiery molten thing touches to this like glowing thing next to it, it seems to be empowered and it grows in size.
Fantastic.
Set size. Can we get combat music?
We can get combat music.
and as it grows in size, it flings its arm, and like a part of its body gets launched towards you, Gaba. I need to make you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
So 17.
17. Awesome. You are going to take half damage as a fireball hits you in the face.
Oh no. I take half of that because I'm raging as well.
Yeah, you
so-
take half damage because of you save the dexterity saving throw. The DC for
So I take
this
half
is
and I-
only.
Because I'm raging, do I get half of that as well? Half of the half?
No, because it's magical damage.
Yes.
Oh, you are warrior. You are. You are bear.
He's barbarian. Yeah, barbarian bear. They
Okay.
half all damage except psychic.
7, 9, 13, 18, 24, 66. No, 8. 24, 25, 29. Halved is going to be 14. Halved is going to be 7.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Should I just tell you that I'm below half health already on this? Probably not going to do something.
No.
How are you already below half health?
I didn't heal properly after the fights.
Eric,
Bloody hell.
you're up.
Why? Okay, fine. So it's offer yourself, see yourself, and give yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And there wasn't like some sort of stone or statue that.
No. Just
looks
two
sensible
elementals
from
that
here.
started running desperately, flowing desperately towards these 2 points.
You say 2 points.
And
I
you
really
see,
can't see.
once again, these 2 hallways are the most affected part of like the fire getting into this place.
Okay, Rotary Spire, Tail Spire's struggling for me.
So
Okay, there's an elemental right outside the door where I am, isn't it?
Yes. They seem to be ignoring you.
Friends.
Ignoring. So fire is the issue then. Okay. Where's the closest fire elemental? Because I'm not really.
Okay,
seeing that on the map.
so from where you all are standing, you have
go
one.
left or right?
Yeah, you have one that's like 100 feet from you, and that's one that's also 110 feet from you. But they are like higher than ground level, so you'd have to climb some sort of stairs if you want to get into melee.
Love that for me. Love that for a fighter. Okay.
I can assist.
Okay.
I can guess
How
you
so?
further.
I can
Can
get
we
you
get-
places.
Right. Should I move?
Hang on a second. Where is it?
So I can-
It is.
If
are you
can
doing,
get,
Gary?
if you can get me.
You've got two options. Like, I don't know if you see it. You've
90
basically got
feet.
right or left.
Yeah.
Right is got bigger. Left is not, but probably will by the time you've run around.
Yeah. So
If you can get to where a wind elemental is,
that should be easy, I think.
then I can assist.
I should be close enough to one of the wind elementals that's outside the door.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, following Corto's instructions, I will head straight towards the closest wind elemental.
Okay.
Then
You want me to move yourself?
yeah,
equal distance
yeah, if you can
apart.
move me.
So it's right or left, basically.
Eric,
Where have you gone? Left or right?
I've gone right.
I'll go left.
Okay.
I'll go left, and then
What's your movement?
35, he says. Let me
Okay.
just double
30 feet, you get
check.
right next to the wind elemental.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna hold action to attack the fire elemental as soon as it's within striking range. Believing in Quartal's plan.
Okay. Quotl, you're up.
Right, I shall move next to Eric. I'll be using my bonus action to get me that extra distance so I can move the full distance with my gustily winds. And I will get next to Eric.
Okay.
And I will cast for the first time Thunderstep.
Oh. That's Constitution saving throw where you land, and you move a lot of distance, right?
I can move up to 90 feet, so we're going right up to that person's face.
And you can take somebody with you.
Yep, within 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you are going right next to it.
Sick.
And the elemental needs to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yep.
Okay. What's the DC?
The DC is
That's the nat one.
on 15. Oh, okay. 3d10 thunder damage.
Okay, roll for it.
That is 23.
23.
Nice. Then
Okay.
my held action goes off.
Okay.
Oof. That's terrible. Might be. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just double check. Okay. And then my held action goes off when I get within striking range of the elemental.
Mm-hmm.
For a 23.
That hits.
Sick. But because I haven't gone giant form, so this will be regular damage. Let's see. If there's any. Oh, no. Never mind. Oh wow, Jesus. Roll 20 doesn't like me tonight. That is 5 slashing.
5 slashing. Okay.
Does it look like the full damage went through?
No, it seems like you are just going through flames.
Huh.
Did the thunder damage do stuff?
The thunder, yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Quotl?
That is my bonus action, my movement, and my action.
Okay, fire elemental, then air elemental, and then Ephraim. So get ready for Ephraim. This fire elemental is going to touch this glowing thing that now that you are right here, you see it's some sort of glowing orb, similar to the one that you guys touched at the beginning on the first temple. But this one is like a molten piece of lava flowing constantly, and there's like thunder coming from it, trying to do something to it. The fire elemental just touches it, and it grows in size. You guys are engulfed into the into this thing, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Just being inside of it deals the same amount of damage as if you were struck by a fireball.
Jesus.
26.
22, 24, 27, 28, 32. Okay, the DC is 13. You have 32.
11.
Yep, 32 points of damage.
26.
Oh boy.
So that's 15, 16.
And this fire elemental is going to ignore you, and it's going to launch a fireball against the air elemental, which it succeeds. So it's going to take. I'm going to start doing average of the fireball, because otherwise I'm going to be rolling a lot of dice.
Just static, yeah.
Yeah. What's 86 divided by half?
7 times 4, so 28.
7 times 4, 28. Okay, so 28 divided by 2 is 14. So yeah, the air elemental is going to take 14 points of damage. 90. You see, as it strikes the air elemental, it doesn't really do anything. It just keeps going. Yay. That was that fire elemental.
Because it's not really showing up for me. Is it ending within 30 feet of me?
The fire elemental?
Yes.
It never moved.
Okay, reaction, I'm going to use my Stone Rune Wisdom saving throw, please, as I will attempt to make it incapacitated into a dreamy stupor as I chant the giant word for sleep.
Ooh.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
Sure. That's a total of 6.
Yeah, okay, cool. 6. It's now incapacitated for 1 minute.
For 1
Yeah,
minute.
whilst charmed this way, 0 movement speed, blah 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 blah. Creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn.
Okay, no
So
problem.
the next turn, it'll get
Just to let you know, this thing is, since you are still there, it's the same as being inside of the lava. So each time that you guys, each time that the creature finishes their turn or enters the space of this creature, they are going to take the 28 damage. And, they finish their turn within 10 feet. Okay. Ephraim.
Ephraim is gonna go and support Gabba.
Ephraim is going to where Gabba is.
I can't find where Ephraim is.
He's just below Kauliki.
Just below Kauliki. Can I move Ephraim? No, I cannot.
What's Ephraim's movement speed?
Ephraim's movement speed is a lovely 30 feet.
Okay. So with 30 feet, he just manages to get to the doorway.
So you see, yes. Does he have linus? Oh, he can. If you go any 120 feet strong.
120. Oh god. Now I've got to look through.
I think catapult is usually one of the ones.
He's about 95 feet. So if you got anything,
catapult is 60 feet.
you're gonna have to toss me.
Oh wait, it's an object within 60 feet. You can launch 90 feet. Okay, cool. So he's just gonna pick like a small like clump of crystal and then just attempt to fling it at the large fire elemental.
Okay.
And it's gonna be Yeah, let's just go for a level 1 spell slot of catapult.
Don't want to risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
A
Always.
dexterity saving throw of 15, please.
For
The fire elemental in the
For the
icy
fire
area.
that's a natural 18.
So that negates all the damage because fire catapult is all or nothing.
So Efren can accidentally kill people, but he can't kill people when he's trying.
Bonus actions for Ephraim.
I don't think he has any bonus action. His bonus action is magic stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic
Usually magic
stones.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that is Ephraim.
Okay, so the other air elemental is going to do exactly the same thing. They just start flying and go straight in a line towards these magma orbs. Totally fly. Okay, so they move. How much do these guys move again? They move
30 feet behind me.
90 feet.
Yeah, the elementals, man. They move quick.
90 feet will get him to about there. Go upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is bad for you guys. So, oh, what the fuck?
You just went below.
Sometimes I freaking hate this game. Oh, it's collapsing. Okay. Oh, whatever. I will just put another one there. Okay, so this elemental just flies towards there, and
90 feet is up by here. I don't know if you can see it. From where it stood.
Can't it just fly?
Yeah,
yeah,
of course it can.
Like in this turn now.
yeah, it flies.
probably just you could probably get to the top, I reckon.
Yeah. Pythagoras theorem and all that.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh yeah, 100%. He just like sits in front of him, just like ooga booga.
The fly is not really working well today. With this map, there we go. Finally. Yeah, it's pretty much going to fly up to there. And it's going to try to slap this fire elemental twice. Nope. Nope. That was a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Yeah, you see that this tiny air elemental is dwindling in comparison to the giant fiery elemental. Kauliki.
Yeah. So Cowlick, you want to
I think we skipped Vishar in the order because I thought I was ahead of Kalike in initiative.
Oh, you were. Yeah, you've been deleted off the order.
Oh yeah, you are not in the order for some reason. You were before Ephraim, if I'm correct, or after Ephraim, I think.
No, I think I was after Ephraim. I rolled a 7 on initiative.
Yeah, Cowlick, you was a 4.
Yeah, you are after that air elemental. You are
Sure.
right now. Be sure.
Oh, great. I will move up a bit. So, oh crap! I can't move. Crap! Where's my? There we go. I will move for 30 feet this direction.
Okay.
30 feet. There we go.
Summon 20,000 raptors.
Yeah. No, that's a level 8 ability. Sorry.
That's going to be barbecue.
I will fire a guiding bolt at the fire elemental, which has,
Okay.
I believe, a 120 feet range. Yes, it does.
Yeah, you should be able to hit it, no problem.
Alright.
The AC of these fire elementals is 13.
Oh, in that case, I will hit. because I rolled 21, I think. And this is 46 radiant damage for 8.
46 radiant.
12, 6, so that is 18 total, 18 radiant.
18 radiant, and the next person has advantage on attacks against it, right?
Yes. And for my bonus action, I will not do anything this turn, so that's me done.
Okay, now Kaulike.
You're muted.
God damn it! Kaulike will move in the same direction up to Michelle, and she will cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
One aimed at Fire Elemental, the other aimed at the object that it touched.
Okay. The object it touched, you mean item
That.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, right next to Bishar. You mean the object they touch as in
This
the
thing right here.
magma orb? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. 1d4 plus what's called its constitution.
1d4 plus 1 it says by here.
Oh, 1d4 plus 1? Okay.
That's it, is it?
Right.
So, go on. 4 on the elemental and 2 on the orb.
Okay. 4 on the elemental, 2 on the orb. Okay, this is interesting. As it impacts on the orb, you will see a crack, and magma starts immediately pouring down, covering the ground.
Okay.
That was 1 hit against the orb, right? Or 2 hits?
1 hit.
1 hit,
1
okay.
hit for 2 damage.
Yeah, there's 1 crack in the orb. Gaba, you're up.
Seeing that, there's nothing I can do. Why am I such an unranged person?
Gotta have a turtle to carry you.
I'm gonna have to just waste my turn moving again. Ah! Right, okay. I will move, I believe I'll move the 80 and I believe together it's...
Now, the thing is that you would have to climb the stairways that go
Yeah.
around, but you can also climb the wall, Assassin's Creed style.
Knowing that Gaba would probably do that, but knowing that if one firm hit and I lose my grip and then fall and have to take full damage, I'm going to be smart about it and run. Get my cardio in.
Cardio beats chaos.
Are you using your action to dash?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I've got a bonus action and I can't, it's not even I can't do anything on my bonus. I believe I am just useless. Can't believe I'm saying this about Gaba. No, I think I am useless, so that is my coin.
Okay.
I'll sense danger.
Wait, I was certain that this was already on.
Something's dangerous here. Oh wait, it's that guy.
I'm in danger!
Okay, there we go. AOE is up, so we can now leave this there.
I've got an arrow. Why am I using my arrows?
Oh my fucking god.
You got a long range chain! I don't know.
Anymore.
Right at the top of the stairs, like, shit, I got my bow and arrow.
Jesus
This
Christ.
this fire elemental sees the air elemental standing on top of, in front of it, and it's going to use its lair action to
Excuse me.
erupt and grow in size once more.
Oh shit.
I'm in danger even more.
it grows one more category. And now
Okay.
that means that this. How do I edit this?
Take a
Edit.
drag, isn't it?
This now goes to 15 feet.
Oh. Galba's hair is getting real burnt.
And as that was its lair action, and it's going to hit the air elemental with the 15 and with the nat 1. So with the 15 it's going to deal 2d6. That's going to be 11 points of damage onto the air elemental. Oh, for fuck's sake. How much life do these guys have again? 90 HP, okay. Okay. 90. And I said 11 points of damage. That's going to get it down to there. Okay, got it. And that was the fire elemental. Eric, you're up. Koto, you are next.
Right.
Eric, at the start of
Yes.
your turn, give me the Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
As you take 28 points of damage.
natural 20.
Oh, you take 14 points of damage.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay.
It smells
so,
like crispy, burned cat hair.
Yeah. Love that. Love that for me. 14, you said.
Yes, 14 points of damage.
Okay, 14. So that gives me. That's what? 18?
You see the
Okay.
magma ore floating next to you and the elemental. You see the air elemental also next to you, but cannot get closer due to the fire elemental being there.
Okay, so. So as soon as the fire elemental touched the orb went fire, right?
The fire elemental touched the magma orb and seems to have absorbed some sort of power or energy from it, and it grew in size.
Alright. Okay, I've got 2 stupid ideas and one sensible idea.
Do the stupid doing.
Okay, Eric.
I like stupid.
Yeah, Eric. Yeah. See, Eric sees this. Okay. Eric is gonna touch the orb.
What did we just decide?
Look. My thinking is, if I touch the orb, Eric gets some kind of. Well, it might get firepower. I don't fucking know. The other idea is to shove the damn fire element. I've not confirmed that I actually want to touch the orb just yet.
If you want to touch the orb, it's going to be a bonus action.
So you can push
Great.
the fire element and touch the orb at the same time. Perfect. What could go wrong?
Now,
3rd-degree buoyance.
Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. I think this is gonna be really fucking stupid, but gotta try it. Okay, I'm gonna first of all second win. First and foremost. So I'm actually gonna roll a d10, get some fucking hit points back, because Jesus Christ, this thing is killing me.
second wind is your bonus action, right?
Yes, so that's bonus action. I gain 9 plus my fighter level, which is 5, so that is 14 hit points back.
Okay.
So that I go back to 32. Then Eric is gonna try and shove attack the fire elemental off the tower.
Okay. That's your action.
Yes. So
Okay,
that's
got
like
it.
a shove attack. So I
Now-
get 2 of those.
I have an issue.
Go on.
They are immune to being grappled, prone,
This is not
or
a grapple.
restrained. Which leads me to think, can you shove a living flame?
Do they
Hard
have
enough.
immutable form or something? Something that they can squeeze through
Yes.
gaps?
Fire form. They can literally move into like small gaps, so I would go that they are also immune to being shoved. Because it's a flame.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of agree with Martin in this case.
It's best.
When he shoves, he blows really hard.
No.
It's like the big angry wolf.
If Kotal were to use something winged to move the flame, I would allow it.
Okay. Okay. I know.
That was your first attack.
Yeah, that just okay. So Eric tries that. See, it doesn't work. Now this AOE that's happening. That's what 15 or 10 feet.
10. This is 10.
Sick. Can you move me? Because I've got a 5-foot reach. Is there any way I can?
I don't know where you are. You can move
so-
your foot there.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I move that, do I have enough reach to actually just poke him?
Yeah,
If you went like
5
move
feet.
yourself slightly.
It's getting
Alright.
hot, but you can.
I should imagine you
Uh,
pushed him and your hands are on fire. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Just going up in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke him with my glaive.
Sure.
Alright.
Go ahead. Once again, 13 is the AC.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Fucking yes. So that is a D10, so that's 10, so that's 14, and then another D10. So that is 21 points of slashing damage, if that is the
Which
fire
it is
elemental cares.
Resistant, so that's 10 points of damage.
Nice. And then
Is your weapon magical?
nope. Cards no, it's mundane. Unless you count the runes being on it magical, then you know. Okay, Eric is gonna move just on the other side of the orb.
What do you mean by here?
Yeah. So it's like orb, fire elemental.
You gotta go through the orb before you get to me.
Sure.
That's my turn.
Okay, perfect. Kotal,
Alright.
you're up.
Yay! Constitution saving throw.
Yes. 28 points of damage.
Yay! That's an 18.
Okay, 14 points of damage.
Woohoo! I'm not dead. So for our non-damaging cantrips roll, it's a bonus action to use the
Yes.
isn't it? Cool.
Yes.
I would like to try and use Evolved Gust to hedge out the vapor in the fire elemental to remove the oxygen
Okay.
from it to like reduce it in size.
Okay, I love the idea.
Leo.
This is going a little bit over what the cantrip would allow you, so I'm going to make you roll an Arcana check as a bonus action. If you get over a 20 with Arcana, you are going to deal 10 points of damage.
Ooh, Billy!
21!
Wow! Okay, I said it.
Very
10 points of damage as you douse the oxygen.
If you have thaumaturgy or something, you can just snuff the fire and kill it instantly.
No, it's living fire.
Ah,
22.
Okay, sure. Super respectable for a bonus action that's breaking the game.
Does it reduce in size at all from moving any?
No, you see, as it normally would based on all of the things that you have encountered, but
But it's magic fire.
it seems like it has a tether connecting this magma orb to this.
Okay. So I'm now gonna move outside of it, so I'm not right next to it.
Sure.
And have
I almost want to suggest doing Thunder Wave to see if it fails the Constitution saving throw and get pushed.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't have Thunderwave. I have Shatter.
What?
Though.
What kind of Stonebone cleric are you?
I got Shatter.
Okay, so are you moving?
I am moving. I'm assuming because it's large, it's got like a engagement of 10 feet.
Well, it's
so-
currently incapacitated. So
Oh yeah, it is.
it shouldn't have any actions or reactions whilst until it saves.
So I'm gonna scoot away a bit, and then
If it's incapacitated, wouldn't your attack, Eric, have advantage? Oh, you
No.
didn't
No,
below
no.
that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, incapacitated doesn't give you advantage. It just makes the creature not take actions or reactions.
Okay.
cool. And I'm going to then, as my action, do a second level shatter, catching the fire elemental and the orb.
Okay.
That will be a con 15 saving throw, please.
That's going to be a 14.
Lovely. So full damage.
Now, is fire inorganic material?
Yes.
It's the material.
Then it should have disadvantage.
Still failed.
That'll be spicy. 15 thunder damage.
15 thunder damage, okay. You see the flames or the magma of this elemental starts to cool off, and the flames are starting to burn bluish.
And any effects on the magma orb?
One crack on the magma orb, and magma starts pouring down into the ground. I need Eric to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's not. What is it? I don't suppose Ephraim's Flash of Genius could help here.
Flash of Genius.
He's not
is
here, he's not in range. He's on the
he's
other
not.
side.
30 feet.
Yeah, I realized. 10.
10. You take 10 points of damage.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be worse.
It's going to be 10 points at the end of your turn, and if you move, also 10 points.
If I move, what the hell?
If you move, it's 10 points.
So if I stay there, it's 10 points. If I move,
yes.
it's 10 points. What
Yes.
kind of fucking stupidity is that?
Lava. It's lava.
Yeah, fine.
That is Quattle's go.
The fire elemental is asleep. This is wisdom.
Yes.
That's a 19.
Oh, fuck you. Let's back up. But it will be at the end of this
At the
turn
end of
anyway. So
at the end of the turn. Okay. Got it.
yes, I won't be able to do anything.
Ephraim is up next, but the air elemental is going to fly next to this guy, and it's going to ignore it and go straight for the orb. And oh, for fuck's sake, these guys can't hit for shit. Okay, out of 2 attacks, a natural 1 and a natural 20. So another crack on the orb. Now the fire is up to 15.
Okay.
15 points of damage. Ephraim.
Alright.
Ephraim is going to move the 30 feet forward towards the ice domain.
Get by the bridge. Oh no, you're further back. Oh.
There we go. And I think they will
Throw a rock.
No, throwing a rock is silly.
Throwing a magical rock is not silly though.
Flaming Spear is probably a bad idea.
Probably.
Well, they did say fight fire with fire, so.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta look out something. Hang on.
Throw a flaming spear at the fire orb, he just becomes bigger again. And now he's got a spear.
Using it like a fucking Elden Ring monster.
Don't give me ideas.
He's going to use a mouse acid arrow.
Okay.
And target the orb.
I'm talking to the orb.
So on a.
Okay.
I think the orb, he's going to try and follow suit with the air elemental, kind of like picking up what it's trying to do.
He didn't see this. That was on the other side.
Oh, that was on the other side. Oh, okay.
He would have seen Kalwiki crack it though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like Ephraim sees the magma flowing on top of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll go for the fire elemental then, as he hasn't seen that happen yet.
Yep.
So I need to roll
Once again, 13.
13 plus 7. Okay.
It's not bad.
Oh, that's a natural 1 for an 8.
Oof.
However, even though he misses,
Does he get the luck? Does he have the lucky few? I don't think he does.
he does.
No.
He's no. He can do a flash of inspiration, but it's still a
but
natural
they'll-
1.
Yeah, it's still a natural 1 on a combat.
Yeah. On a miss, the arrow smashes the target with acid for half as much as the initial damage, and no damage at the end of the system. So 44 acid damage. So that's 12. So 6.
So 6 points of damage against the elemental. Okay. Got it. Fuck.
And no bonus action, so that'll do.
Okay, got it. The other air elemental is trying to get close to the fire orb, but since this guy is here, as soon as it enters the area, it takes 28 points of damage. It's going to try to slap this fire elemental. Oh, I don't think they have a +4 to hit, right?
Depends on what stat you're using.
+8, so it hits. Okay. Okay, 1 hits. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 5. This is a d10, d8. That's going to be 9 plus 5. That's going to be 14 points of damage, but it's bludgeoning, right? Yeah. So 14 gets reduced to 7. Still, damage is damage. Bishar, you're up. Kaulik is next.
Alright. So currently in the area there's all these lightning strikes and wind and stuff going about, right?
Yes.
Sorry, just before we continue, didn't that fire elemental have advantage on? Didn't the next attack have advantage on it? So that Melf.
Oh yeah.
That Melf's arrow
well,
may have hit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're right.
I
You're
just
perfectly
remembered.
right.
yeah, that'll be an unnatural 20.
Oh,
So
there
it
you
goes
go.
6 more damage, and
So you said 6 damage was half.
it was 12 total damage.
12
and half to
total
6,
damage.
so just
So it would
6
be-
extra.
Okay. So it would be another 6.
And-
Perfect. Good call.
and it will be taking 2d4 extra on the end of its next turn.
Okay. Let me add a note for that. Info states 2d4 acid. Okay. I don't see where that is, but yeah. Oh, there it is. 2d4 acid.
Yeah, it's usually at the end of the spell.
No, I added the note here so that I can see it on the mini.
Oh,
Sweet.
right.
Okay. Bishar, you're up.
Alright. So some might describe the current area as having stormy conditions. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, it's lightning coming out of an orb. There's no clouds. Is it stormy?
Well, you could describe the miasma as clouds.
Oh yes, miasma lightning.
Okay.
That natural forming lightning.
You want to take it from the miasma outside of the barrier?
Oh,
I-
that sounds like
I
a
want to
terrible idea.
cast cold lightning, which is more effective if we're outdoors in stormy conditions.
Okay.
Pull it from your asthma. Do it. What's the worst that can happen?
Sure.
Everything.
You pull this from the miasma.
Alright.
I will allow it. You can. This is what I'm going to say. You can even take one of the remaining 4 linings that are making the barrier, and I will double the damage of your spell.
Oh, that's devil's deal if I've ever heard one.
It's a spicy meatball.
No, you know what? I will make it better.
Would I?
It's going to be
would
full
I-
damage if you use one of the
Sorry?
thunders. If you use one of the 4 thunders that are making the barrier, it's going to be full damage.
Right. All right. I will cast a spell either way. But would I know that specifically putting down the mega lightning would cause this effect, like accelerate the deterioration of the protection?
No, you have no idea.
All right, then I'll fucking pull down the ultra lightning. Okay.
Full damage of the spell.
Alright, he gets to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's a nat 1.
Correct.
I
So,
need to change my
assuming
dice.
Don't change your dice. Don't change your dice.
So with the stormy condition and full damage, it's 40 lightning damage to both the orb and the elemental, fire elemental. That's 40-10.
Yeah, it's 40-10, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the area of effect? 'Cause I'm near there. Please.
What's the area?
Sorry?
What's the area of effect?
It's like
Oh, it's 5 feet. 5 feet sphere.
so you should be
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, one of the 4 remaining linings that are creating this barrier, as it's circling, gets redirected in immense light. So bright that you all close your eyes for a second. As you open your eyes, no orb, no magma elemental, no air elemental, and one less lining in the sky.
Tactical nuke
I was just like getting ready to throw another bolt. I was like, oh, right, well, guess not then. I will go the other way. So, well, that's my turn, I guess.
God.
Yeah, and Gava spent all this time climbing there for
Oh no, I will spend my movements to walk towards the other side. I will do that. Oh, God damn,
Poor guy
deals
just like
my-
get to the top and just like, for God's sake!
Oh come on!
Crap, where am I?
I have to keep the barb from doing anything. What haste is?
Ooh,
Just
crap.
movement. I mean, you've already done it to Kaliki,
Oh.
to Helena in the other campaign.
Right, I'll be honest, that was unintentional. She happened to be really slow. I'm really far away.
Kaulik is up.
I can't see how much movement I've actually got to the next area because it's not letting me. I think I've got enough to get to the door.
I think you can get next to me because I moved 30 and then 30 back.
Okay.
So this is Kauliki. If you move 60,
No, that's Ephraim. That's Ephraim.
oh, that's
Kauliki's inside the doorway. Yeah, so I can get to Vishar, and then from Vishar I can do. Can I do a magic missile?
you can get to be sure. Yeah.
I think I can do it. Yeah, so I'll do a magic missile on the magma orbs.
Do you have enough range?
Yeah, it's 120. 105 currently. If you go from there. One to the big boy. 120 there.
No, nice.
So I will do at. Will she be annoyed at me if I use another third level?
She
No,
ain't
she's
yet.
got sorcery points. It's fine.
I will use at third level. I will use. Although I'll change it up. I never play it. I actually never play a sorceress. So I never get to play with all the magic items that are really cool. Now I'll do magic orb third level. And we'll hit the orb 3 times.
The orb.
Yeah, obviously not knowing what she saw at the crack, and she's like, okay, just runs through it, the orb, and is like, oh, it's melted.
Roll the damage.
What is it for?
But one by one, roll the damage.
Okay.
Because this has a threshold of 3. So if you deal less than 3 damage,
First one's 5.
5. 3. No, 2. Sorry.
2. Okay.
it's-
You are missing 1.
4. No, we did 5, 5, and 2.
Oh, 5, 5, and 2. And it already had 1.
Yeah.
So, Eric and Kotl, as you are there, the orb falls. The elemental immediately screeches and melts. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Goodbye, boys.
This is a fireball at
15.
6th level.
Oh my god. that's why
17.
15
So-
on the DC. 15 on the dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 15 is the number.
Thank God for that. Jesus.
What about you, Kotl?
17.
17, okay. So, fireball at 3rd is 46. So that would be 5d6, 6d6. At 4th, at 5th level, 76. So,
yeah.
76. So it would be 7 times 4.
Rollo.
28. No, 7 times 5. 7 times 5. 35 points of damage. Halved.
Halved.
It's going to be 17 points of damage. Which one?
Oh my god. I'm alive! Burnt.
Literally,
So-
Eric looks like a naked mole rat just like coming out of
So that was Kaulik. At the beginning of the initiative, this fire elemental is no longer here. There's no magma orbs. At the beginning of the initiative, you see Gaba from the wind barrier, from where the air elemental originated. Another one is born and starts once again going towards you.
Can I run up top of the stairs, so get to about here? And would it be like an investigation check? Oh, what? Oh, why am I dropped down there? Is it like an investigation check or something like
Yeah.
that to see what I see?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to spend your action or your bonus action?
Bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry, I just got my sheet. I should download my sheet to do this again. Investigation. Ooh, 12.
12. So you see a big crater from a thunder impacting here. There's still the fragments of the magma orb on the floor. No lava on the ground. It seems to have been reabsorbed. But you see the orb is starting to get back together, the small fragments.
And this, I guess, in this book thing is nothing. It's just
Yeah, that's just literally the effect that I have.
right. I will. Oh shit! I'm gonna grab the orb. My hand in between the orbs. Do I need to
So-
do anything?
You
Give
grab
yourself.
you grab like a fragment of the orb, or try to like.
So I put my hands in between the orbs and rip them apart.
Okay. First thing first, as you put your hand on the orb, you suffer 3d6 of fire damage. That's going to be 7 plus 4. That's going to be 11 points of damage. As it burns, literally feels as if it's melting your skin and keeps going through.
Still raging.
Make
Yeah.
me. Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
raging. Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Athletics. Ooh,
Yes.
come on, don't fail me now.
You have advantage because of rage.
Oh, thank God for that, because I had that one to start with. 27.
Oh, the orb is immense, the strength it makes, but you are managing to hold it apart and not let it merge together. As you are holding and you feel the fire, you are suddenly thrown away. Your eyes glimmer. It's like they go back to the back of your head. You shake your head. All of your body feels like it melted away. As you open your eyes, you feel the heat emanating from behind you, as if you were in the middle of a volcano. You look up, and as you are melting into the lava, falling, being just another group, you look up and there's a tower on fire, and on the top of the fire you see a symbol of what looks to be like a big bird. Your vision comes back, and you are once again there holding the thing. That was Gaba. Eric, are you doing anything?
Do I see the same thing on my side? The orb
Yes.
reforming?
The orb starts to reform slowly. Yours was destroyed like much later, so it's still like fragmented.
Is it reforming around a particular point?
Yes, where the point where the elemental was going, the point where the orb was standing and floating originally, it's like all of the pieces fell to the ground and they are starting to slowly move towards that point and they start floating.
Okay, I'm gonna try something unorthodox. Because my glaive has the fire rune carved on it.
Okay.
Can I strike the pieces of the orb and attempt, I don't know, either to absorb the orb into my fire rune? It's a weird one, I know, but
I'm going to allow it. I'm just thinking what you would have to roll for that.
I have no clue either.
Are you trying to solve this by stabbing the piece of the orb, like the fragment, so hard with your rune that you overpower it, or are you just trying to like force the runes to act in a way that they were not intended to?
I guess in the moment Eric would think my fire rune on the glaive must have some connection to this fire orb,
Okay.
and is attempting and is trying to think if he can use the glaive to absorb the orb into the rune.
Okay. And you are the one that carved these runes, right?
Yes.
Let's go with Arcana.
Oh boy!
Magic hat.
It's a fucking natural 20, boys!
I'm not going to tell
21!
you. I'm not going to tell you what happens. we are going to keep going in the initiative, and I will come back to you later. But
Okay.
for the time being, as the fragments, you see the fragments fall to the ground,
Yeah.
and the smallest like shivering as they start vibrating, trying to connect each other, and you just hold it with your glaive, and for the time being, it seems like you are holding it in place. But Quotl,
So is Eric like? Is it all of the orb, or is it just a single?
he has like
piece?
he has like 1 out of 2 pieces.
Oh, so I'm Quattle thinking, oh, it's a good idea to get these pieces away from each other. Is going to catapult it away.
Okay, sure. Just roll me a d100.
Don't roll a 1.
34.
It goes far away. It seems to stop flying in the air, like it flies away, and the inertia stops, and it's just hovering in the air and slowly starts to come back your way. But it's far away. You did your good job.
Like an
This
elastic band.
air elemental is going to start to get to the point in the center, and it's going to start circling as a tornado, expanding itself and covering this whole area in like a storm. Nobody can go in or out. Ephraim,
Escort mission. I think he's gonna continue his lovely jaunt.
See
I
Gavin
think,
knocked on his ass.
yeah.
Like, I better go join it.
Go. God, now I've got such.
What's your movement speed, by the way? 60 at dash.
60 at dash.
I mean,
I'm just gonna say,
you can try the same thing and catapult another of the pieces.
Good. Would he be able to like see all the pieces though? That's the issue.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably seeing the one that's melting Gava's hand away.
How tall would you say it is from the bridge to the apex of the?
I mean,
Mound.
we have a ruler. Oh, from to the top of the mountain.
To the mound. Oh, it's about.
It
20
keeps
feet?
going higher and higher. So, oh yeah, like 20 feet.
Okay, so he's gonna.
Catapult himself.
How far is it to the base of the mound? Oh, it's 30 feet. Nice. So, Ephraim is going to move the 30 feet towards the base, and then cast Levitate on themselves to go up to 20 feet.
Okay. Okay. Levitate, you can only control up or down.
Only up or down.
And you said 20 feet.
Yep.
you're just gonna go there, look at me, and go. And everyone's just like, hello, everything okay?
Hello. You doing okay, Gabba?
Am I incapacitated right now?
No. But this air elemental is going to move 90 feet.
Okay. Another.
And it's going to, on 90 feet, it manages to get up to here. And same thing, it starts spinning away, makes a barrier. You suddenly, Gavas, you are holding this fragment with all of your might. You see Ephraim, hi, and then storm. And
Does Ephraim go round with the storm?
no, he doesn't. After a few seconds, Gaba, Quotl, and Eric and Quotl, I need one of you to choose odd and the other to choose even.
I'll go even.
Okay, odd it is.
Eric, you, as you see this storm, you see Quato is pulled away. He's sent flying away. Quato, are you going to do anything, or are you going to impact against the stone?
I'm gonna feather fall myself.
Yep. You are sending flying away. Eric, Gava, as you both are inside of this storm created by these air elementals, you see as they start to dissipate, both of you have the same vision at the same time. Gava, as you are melting, you feel pulled away. You both find yourselves lying in the middle of nothingness, four enormous pillars in front of you. One detached from the ground, flying all the way up to the never-ending sky. It seems to light up and starts to shine a little bit, and a door seems to open. Next to it, three other pillars. One carved into the earth, sturdy and strong. Other seems to be sunken to the depths of the wall, covered in water. The other is on fire and is crumbling. As you both see this, you are pulled back as you are back to where you are. Eric, your glaive is glowing on fire, as it is now a +1 weapon and deals it deals a 1d10 extra fire damage on a critical hit.
Ooh,
So good.
he's magic.
Gabba, you have 3rd-degree burns.
Now,
That's
my
so
question
cool.
is, I know it's getting late. Do you want to get to the last room of the temple, as the door in the middle of the hallways starts to open?
Or
What do we see behind the door?
yeah, I was gonna say what's beyond the door.
As,
Oh crap.
The door behind the door.
as you all... let me adjust the camera. God dang it. So many layers. Okay.
This is a hard one with the roof.
As
So cool that we've all seen these same visions in different forms.
as you guys manage to clear whatever was affecting this place, and you all go back to the hallway, you see the door itself as... God dang it. As it opens. More wind starts to light up as you follow this path. You enter a great chamber. No, it seems in this place, up to this point, there has been mountain cliffs on every side. As you enter this last chamber, there's no stone, there's no walls. It feels almost as if you are floating in a stone built on top of an endless void. The wind gets calm. Currents of wind still flowing, but no longer a vortex. As you walk towards this main bridge, it's surrounded by statues of different gods. The ones that you have already met, some that you have no idea who they are. You can all give me a relation check.
Fuck
You
yeah,
think with
baby.
all these statues that they put like name plaques on them just so you could, see someone to walk past, have a little.
Like in a museum, with the clear explanation of what they are, who they are, what is that.
If somebody had gone to class, they would know the historic figures.
Eric,
Excuse me, I did go to class and I rolled a natural 2 for a 3.
I grew up in a forest, but I did roll a.
I would have listened to stories, so I would have guessed that, if there was any good stories, I know it. I also got a nat 20.
16.
Eric fell asleep in that class. He rolled a natural 1.
Okay, Gava, you don't know the names of these figures, but what you know is what they share. They all seem to be beings of great power, and they all seem to be related in some way to the element of the air and the storms, being gods, heroes, forgotten beings. They all seem to be changing, flowing, they all seem to be free, and the gods that you have met have taken facets of this changing form and turn it into their power. The arcana, the free will, the free change, and who knows whatever these other guys are. As you keep walking, you see 2 openings and one to the front. On the one in the center, from here you don't manage to see, but there seems to be some sort of altar with some other statues and a big mural in the center. To the sides there seems to be 2 sort of rooms standing on top of pillars. You all, Kotul, you as the thing, that channel the energy to bring everybody here, you hear in your mind, choose like.
So the options are once again
Front, left, or right. And you get the feeling that you will only get to choose one of these.
Can we have a perception check? Or like a luck check to see what we think we know what's coming from which one?
You can
Is
give
it
me a
online
perception
wiki?
check. You can give me a perception check.
Perception.
I will take part of that perception
15.
check. Oh god, natural 2 for a
No.
if it matters 8.
15, does it give me anything? Like a little inkling?
23.
15 is the higher?
No, 23 from Bashar.
23. So the one in the middle seems to be once again this sort of altar, and the altar has a shape that you haven't seen before. The ones on the left seems to be a door that's locked. No idea where it leads. And the same for the one on the right. So you don't really know what could be what.
Can we not just all split up? Just 2, 2, 2. At the same time, we just count 3, 2, 1. We all walk into the same place. You know?
yeah.
That's funny. As you say that, and as you approach this place, all of you disappear. All of you start to fade, and the only one that remains here is Kotal.
Oh god. Oh no! Why'd you give the indecisive boy?
If only you had an online wiki, you could
It's
look up and
like
see what's the best
he-
option.
He kicked us out of the party at last minute so he could keep the loot all to himself. You know?
Although to be fair, I came out the best out of that with the
Fair.
+1 glaive, so I got the loot out of it.
I don't know about the...
Oh god.
Is this altar a thing, or should I just not look at it?
You can look at it.
It's pretty cool.
You, Rick, cannot, because you are the one streaming.
Oh, I see.
As someone who loves stuff like this, Just explore everywhere first. Have a look if there's any like little write-ins, you know.
Nope. You get one option, Kotal. Choose.
You're the game
Wisely.
that goes around one area until you can't
Yeah,
explore.
yeah, I am that kind of person.
I'll be honest with you, the middle one
God.
looks fucking awesome.
It does. I think.
I've seen something.
Don't make me throw another thunder at you.
I don't think I can take it. I'm on 10 HP, so I'm gonna go for.
gosh.
No.
Go.
It's gonna be because Quattle is going to be left-handed. He's gonna go for the left.
You are going to go to the left. No! Is this your final choice?
Yeah, I'm taking.
Okay. As you go to the left and you start to walk the pathway to this door, there's one statue before you reach the door. This is the statue of Shuanti. God. What's the gender neutral thing for God?
Just God.
God, gently.
Divinity.
Sure. God of freeform and change. Do you take this option?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk through this, the door opens. Everything starts to crumble, and you just disappear. You hear in your mind as you are on a void. Ah, it's good to have you. And as you all open up your eyes, you are back into the main temple where you touched that orb. Kotal, you gain 1 level in cleric.
Okay.
Yeah.
No HP.
Storm cleric.
No HP.
Tempest cleric.
No
No
HP.
HP.
Okay.
Oh,
No HP.
Jesus.
But you get
Oh god.
the spell list from cleric.
Oh shit.
I can get sending.
Eventually.
As it's going to be like something on top of all of your things. I will send you the details later. As you all are back into the temple, it seems as if you have never moved. You all are back, and that storm that was coming out of the crystal, it keeps expanding. It grows immediately surrounding the temple. You are surrounded in a storm. You start to hear thunders immediately.
We need to move.
What are
Now.
you doing?
Everyone move,
We-
and
we-
then
we all start
Quattle's
running.
gonna,
We hustle.
to the maximum extent, he's gonna calm the winds to within 100 feet radius of himself.
Sure,
So we have a clear path to the ship.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as you start running, you hear the voice of some of the crew members. What the fuck did you do? Hurry up! They are already ramping up the Nayarmas to fly away from here. Do you guys do anything, or do you just depart this place as soon as
We
possible?
leg it.
Go.
The Nayarmas takes
That was
about a
my
minute
answer.
to depart, and you see it's a rough landing.
Can I take one of the air stones with me? The
Yeah.
elemental shards.
Yeah, no problem. Ephraim has like 7 of them.
Loads.
So the Nayarmas is going to take some damage from a lightning impacting into it.
It crashes.
Oh lord.
Yeah, the lightning impacts on one of the engines of the Nayarmas.
Oh,
As it manages to get out of the storm, it starts raining immediately. The Nayamas put some space between you and the temple, and you can see where this mountain peak was, now is a sphere of a tornado surrounding it, thunder going up. Bishar, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Portal, same for you. And Gavas, with your newfound power, you can also make the perception check.
Ooh.
Oh,
24.
21.
That 20 for 22.
21.
All of you see as this storm is spinning and starts covering this temple. Callum, give me the dramatic dark music.
Oh no.
As this storm is forming surrounding this place, making what seems to be almost like a barrier impenetrable, it seems to absorb everything in its path, including the miasma. The storm immediately turns pink, and you all can see for the first time in who knows how long, beneath the clouds. As you are witnessing all of the clouds, all of the miasma being sunken into this storm, you see the mountain being rebuilt, you see the temples lost, the places lost, and you see also you see
So many beds.
the shadow that was covering, running beneath the
Oh, the winged
Yeah,
shadows.
Yep, the winged shadows. You see, oh for fuck's sake, this is not working at all. Maybe because I'm okay.
So many beds. It's just a bed monster.
Well, whatever. I will just describe it. You see a gargantuan, 50 feet wide, winged thing, glimmering in light, comes flying from beneath the clouds. It's wounded. It seems like it's bleeding, but its blood immediately becomes this shiny dust, almost like glitter, and it starts flying straight towards the Nayarmas. But it seems as if the storm is dragging it inside of it. But that's going to be for next game.
Oh god. What have we done? What have I done?
Are we as fucked up as we left the temple?
Yeah. Are we
yes.
still
Like
HP?
in terms of HP and all that?
Yes.
Oh, we are
No.
fucked. We are fucked, boys.
I'm totally fine. What are you talking about?
5 HP.
Yes.
Luckily, we now have a cleric.
Oh yeah? Heal!
Damn straight, better be cure wounds all the time now.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. So, let's whip that fate. No. No.